Hello everyone, back to today's first video. So we're doing 5-day forecast for today's first video. As always on Wednesday, we have a detailed look at the weather for the coming 5 days. And it's going to be turning much more unsettled again. We've had a little bit of a respite from the deluge, but we've got plenty of rain to come in the 5-day forecast period. There'll be low pressure swinging in off the Atlantic, bringing spells of rain and quite strong winds at times as well. So I'll take you through the 5-day forecast in a moment. This will be the last 5-day forecast for a couple of weeks, because of course a week today could be Christmas Day, and 2 weeks today will be New Year's Day. So the 5-day forecast will return on Wednesday the 8th of January. When I'm truly in the new year by then, of course. We'll be back later on, by the way, with your week to 10-day video update, including all of the regular features. But starting with the radar picture at Gazovich, you can see that we've got plenty of heavy rain spreading in from the west. So we've got these bright colours here, greens, yellows, slightly towards the orange shading, indicating pretty heavy rain moving onto the western side of the country. So around these Irish Sea coasts, it's pouring with rain over to Northern Ireland. It's very wet there, and also down the Irish Sea towards southwestern parts of Wales and southwestern England. Some quite heavy outbreaks of rain there. And this wet weather is going to be moving eastwards gradually through the course of the day, with pretty strong winds mixed in as well. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. Excuse me. So low pressure is moving in from off the Atlantic. That's going to be the driver of the weather in the 5-day forecast period. You see the isobars are tightening, so it's becoming windy as well. You can have gale force winds gusting up the Irish Sea this afternoon, with those outbreaks of rain. So really it's going to be a case of turning wet and windy in the west through the afternoon, and that rain will gradually spread into central parts of the country, driven in by quite strong winds by the end of the afternoon. That leaves much of eastern Scotland and eastern England mostly dry, but it will turn increasingly cloudy and breezy through the afternoon. That will of course get rid of any lingering fog patches. Temperature's still quite cold in the north and the east, only around 5 or 6 degrees. It'll feel colder than that as the wind freshens up. But out in the west, as it's turning wet and windy, it's also turning much milder, with temperatures rising to around 10 or 11 degrees around those western coastal areas. It won't feel that mild, of course, in the wind and rain. Overnight tonight, the low pressure comes in from off the Atlantic, so it's going to be a very unsettled night. Outbreaks of rain spreading across most parts of the country. The rain will linger through much of the night across central and eastern areas, particularly across England. Out to the west, it will turn clearer, but there will be still blustery showers up those western coasts, or around those western coasts, and temperatures are going to be mild tonight, very mild night coming up actually, with a range from around 5 to 10 degrees. 10 is 50 Fahrenheit. In fact, the temperatures will barely drop tonight from where they finish up this afternoon, so a really mild night coming up. Stays unsettled into tomorrow. Low pressure will continue to be dominating weather, and another little trough is going to push northwards through the course of the day. We start off with showery outbreaks of rain across England and Wales, especially central, southern and east areas. I think that rain will turn patchier, more showery in nature during the course of the morning, but then through the afternoon the rain will get heavier again. Heavy showers breaking out, could merge into longer spells of rain across England and Wales. There's a risk of hail and thunder being mixed in with some of those heavy bursts of rain too. Rain spreading to Northern Ireland. Scotland probably having a mostly dry day, but even here some showers can't be ruled out. Despite the rain, at least it will be mild. The temperatures widening to double figures across many parts of the country, 10, 11, 12 degrees. Again, not feeling that mild because the winds will remain quite strong, and there's going to be plenty of rain around too. Friday looks like that, so we're between areas of low pressure really on Friday. We could start very wet across the eastern part of the country. There is a risk of heavy rain through much of the Midlands, East Anglia, South East England. That rain is likely to move up the eastern side through the morning and then clear out into the North Sea during the afternoon, although some of that wet weather could cling on to the east coast actually all day. Brighter skies spreading in from the west with strong winds and blustery showers likely in the west too. But overall, Friday probably a calming down and drying up type day. after a very wet start in the east. Temperatures just a little bit lower on Friday, back closer to average at around 5 to 9 degrees Celsius. The next area of low pressure is heading in from off the Atlantic on Saturday, what is a very unsettled spell of weather. So Saturday will start mostly dry with sunny spells, maybe some frost in northern and east areas, but cloud and outbreaks of rain will quickly spread in across Northern Ireland, England and Wales. Some of that rain will be very heavy through the afternoon, driven in particularly to the southwest by strong west-southwesterly winds. Scotland possibly stays mainly dry, though the rain, I would have thought, arrives across southwest Scotland by the end of Saturday afternoon. Temperatures again about average really for time of year, 4 to 9, something like that. Feeling colder though as that wet and windy weather gets going. Sunday takes us into a sunshine and showers type situation, so could still be some persistent rain left across southern and southeastern parts of the country on Sunday morning first thing. That will clear away, remembering to blustery showers fed in by these brisk westerly winds, showers particularly affecting western areas. Probably not too many across central and eastern parts of the country. Temperatures again around 4 to 9 degrees Celsius, about average for time of year. And then we finish up on Monday, the end of a 5-day forecast period ends on the eve of Christmas Eve, Monday 23rd of December. Still looking unsettled and showering, and there's an area of low pressure down to the southwest that could well be threatening wet weather to the southwest. So for Ireland, for Wales, the southwest of England probably turns increasingly wet through the course of Monday. Sunshine and showers further north. As it begins to go a bit colder, those showers might turn a little bit wintry across high ground of Scotland. Temperatures ranging from around 3 to 8 degrees Celsius on Monday, feeling quite chilly in those strong westerly winds. Finally, just having a look at the charts from Weather Outlook. So we've got the situation today is that wet weather is gathering in the west eastern areas, tending to stay quite dry, quite cold and a little bit drier there. Thursday brings heavy showers or longer spells of rain to England and Wales. It is drier further north. Friday is a rather drier day for most parts of the country, but then more rain is gathering, particularly in the south and west on Saturday. Sunday is sunshine and showers, and then Monday could bring more wet weather into the southwest later on in what is a very unsettled and changeable 5-day forecast period. So in summary, well, it's going to be unsettled. Low pressure will bring further bouts of rain. There'll be strong winds at times too. Temperatures will be getting milder for a couple of days and then falling back close to average over the weekend, the start of next week. And the rain is particularly focusing on Northern Ireland, England and Wales, a little bit less so, a bit less wet for Scotland. But overall, this is a very unsettled 5 days coming up as we move towards the Christmas period. Right, so that's it for the 5-day forecast for this year. So we're off next week because it's Christmas Day, and then the Wednesday after that, of course, is New Year's Day. So a couple of weeks break with the 5-day forecast. It'll be back on Wednesday, the 8th of January. But of course, the updates will keep coming over the holiday period as well. We've got a historic video lined up for Christmas Day. We'll be back later on with your week to 10-day video update, including all of the regular features. So I'll be later on this afternoon, but that's all for now, and thanks for watching.